10 on your side continues to follow breaking news in North Carolina. 5 people are now free after being trapped for most of the afternoon inside a silo in Camden County.
Yeah, the situation began at noon. 10 on your side's Andy Fox has been there as these new developments have been coming up every step of the way. And Andy, I know you're live in North Carolina, so get us up to speed on what's taken place.
Well, yeah, I mean, there were some harrowing moments here earlier because we really didn't know how this was going to end. But right behind me is the grain silo where this all happened. There were 3 people in there. They were cleaning the silo, and then they got stuck, and 2 others were brought in to help them, and they ended up getting stuck also. We had family members showing up. They were showing up to make sure that their loved ones were okay. They didn't know. They all gathered in the building that they were going into, waiting word from the rescue workers and the first responders who were actually having to maneuver around, 100,000 bushels of grain. It was corn. It was about a third of the way full. And then finally, at about 4:40, the last 3 people were actually brought out. Joining me right now is Chief D.A. Smith with Elizabeth City Fire. And for the folks at home, Chief, tell them about the metal cylinders that were brought in to actually help extract them from the grain.
One of our grain companies there in Elizabeth City has actually purchased and donated some grain silo tubes for us, and those tubes are designed so that we could go into a grain bin and put them down inside the grain.
They
or
actually
the
go
corn.
right around you like
They
this.
go right around them, and if it's 2 different ways, one we can put around them and tie them together, and then we can get the corn out, or we can put it down and hopefully they can work their way out.
Now, when you got them around them, then what would happen?
Well, then we would have to find a way to get the corn out, and usually that was by bucket. Just dipping it in.
And then you punched holes in the back of the silos to help.
We actually had to, because of the amount there was, we were not able to get them locked. So we actually had to punch holes in the sides on the bottom of each side and let the grain come out to try and take the pressure off them.
And what was the problem that you all were going through as you moved closer to the people to be rescued, that it started giving away, the corn kept giving away and you losing your footing?
Well, we were just putting in some type of platform for the guys to walk on so that they don't lose their footing. The problem was not so much the guys walking around, it was that as they would pull corn out, corn would push back down on them. So we were trying to get them shored up so that they could actually get the corn out from around them.
Chief Smith, real quick, what did they say when you finally got them out?
Oh, the victims, they were just happy to be out. The families were ecstatic. They were thrilled that their loved ones were out and okay.
Chief, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Great teamwork down here to get this happen. I've covered stories like this before where there have actually been fatalities. So we were very fortunate that it ended the way it did. All 5 taken to hospitals. 1 was complaining of chest pains. That was the most serious one. Everyone else okay. I'll have another update coming up on Wavy News 10 at 6 in Camden County. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.